yes, Alyssa Mercante. God bless this one for her continuous desperate attempts at trying to save face by lying through her teeth. Watching her spiral and clutching her straws has been really funny. You know the first video I did on her a couple of days ago? I only saw that because the fox who had it on the live stream. I saw that and went, oh wow, that looks really stupid. We should make fun of that. The video I did wasn't even meant to be that particularly good. It was meant to be a sort of teaser for the longer video I did on the GDC conference with Kim Belair. That was the one I put all the effort into. In fact, when I uploaded the Alyssa one to YouTube, just before I hit the publish button, it was limited. And I went, oh hell no, you're not going to do me dirty. I think it's because I called her an NPC, re-uploaded it with a different title, and boom, launched into the stratosphere. That video now has over 90,000 views, most watched video on my channel, so thank you, Alyssa. Thank you for your miserable lies and horrible gaslighting. There's a quote in the song Californication: destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation. And the destruction in this case is the words emanating from Alyssa Mercante's own face. Energy doesn't dissipate, you see. No, it just gets transferred. In this case, from a gerbil to a spoon. Ah, yes, I am eternally grateful. Never stop. It's really funny. Oh, and speaking of not stopping, she went on CBC Radio and, as usual, lied that the Steam Curator was to prevent people from buying and playing these games. Alyssa, I know you're not a fan of reality because it has mirrors and yikes, that must be jarring as all hell. But the Curator does not have the capacity to even do that. It is to inform the consumer. It literally just curates publicly available data in one place. That is all it does. If the consumer doesn't want to buy the infected gunk because they hate the infection, stop infecting the games. It's not rocket science, problem solved. But anyway, now let's see if I can re-edit this article mainly for my own amusement. A wild gerbil was once again spotted in the urban jungles, this time trying to pass itself off as a journalist, attempting to further distort details over the current discourse in gaming, in order to flex to higher-ups that they are in fact still relevant, even as they're getting BTFO'd all over the Twitter, that the gamers are the most evil class of humans to ever live, making the SS look like a bunch of peasant flower pickers. This time making the claim that the sweet baby ink detector has somehow accrued magical properties and is now able to manifest itself out of Steam, like the Microsoft Office paperclip, and badger you to death if you practice free will and for some strange reason purchase any game that's been tainted by a company that's currently in a race with Disney over who can piss off the public more and set fire to money faster. The former may be around longer, but the latter is very driven, younger, and seemingly far more stupid. This underhanded attempt at bollocking was of course practiced in Canada, no doubt because it's become a place where uttering the very truth could potentially land you in the office of a vivisectionist, naturally a great danger if you happen to LARP as a gerbil. Going on to explain why she's been spending the last couple of days trying to gaslight the internet into a drug-induced coma. A full transcript was provided and translated by an extra who happened to also appear as Eddie Murphy's double in Dr. Dolittle. He was of course black, and so thankfully the DEI requirement was fulfilled in the process as well. She went on to parrot the same BS line about narrative development, much as was done by the likes of PCGamer and The Guardian, oblivious to the fact that her opposition, known as the consumers, are not in fact blind, deaf and dumb, and happen to be primed with oodles of that glorious trait we call pattern recognition, and can see their attempts at trying to develop a narrative of their own in the press cycle is failing harder than Sweet Baby Inc.'s own attempts at writing a story that doesn't end up tanking a bloody company. Seeing as we are by now all familiar with the CEO of the company openly threatening the marketing team, which is totally not some form of extortion, the coping journalist was asked about why SBI, she would opine, "I think it's a perfect storm for a lot of things." It was at this exact moment she realized she fucked up. Because for her to tell the truth would be like the possessed being pushed into a cathedral, resulting in a ghostly cry emanating from the netherworld. They are utterly incapable of ever telling the whole truth. Which is fair enough, really. Their entire worldview is bent on subverting reality. The truth is quite literally their arch nemesis, and would naturally fail to mention it was Sweet Baby Inc.'s own employees who harassed Brutus and subsequently kicked off the Streisand effect. Great days. As of this recording, the Steam Curator now boasts a colossal following of over 310,000 followers, damn. No doubt pushed into 6th gear by a bunch of soon-to-be replaced by AI bots who are desperately scrambling for relevancy, only to find their only way of making any headwind is to do so in the opposite direction. Cheers for watching, and once again, I apologize for nothing.